Hi and welcome back to my final morning report chart appraisal on Tuesday the 11th of August with me, Richard Berry, market analyst at Handtech Markets. Let's move on to what is certainly the most interesting chart of the day, and that is the gold chart. We had this rally, and I spoke about this this improvement in both gold and silver in the last yesterday. I said whether the improvement in silver was going to equate to one in gold. It certainly seems to be the case. We've now had 3 positive trading days in a row, strong days as well. Haven't had 3 positive days in a row since early July, but really they weren't that great trading days. Certainly, you're sort of looking back at the days of early June, really, where you got 3 decent days in a row. And we seem to be having a fourth. You look at these momentum indicators, really are improving now, certainly on the RSI, stochastics as well, MACD lines have turned up. I think what is going on is this is part of a recovery that's going to take us back to the ceiling, which is the old floor of that big breakdown of 1131.85. I think this is a rally that's going to take us back into that resistance. Certainly on a near-term basis, the rally is getting hold now. If you look on the intraday hourly chart, you can see here the break above 1105.60. That was a fairly big ceiling actually on the near-term chart. And that broke through yesterday and then just corrected back. But obviously we've had this support coming at 1193.25 overnight, and then interestingly we've had a sharp move higher today. Now, I've sort of been looking at sources to explain why the gold price is rallying when certainly the dollar had been strengthening on the back of that yuan devaluation. And the thinking is that in China, investors who have got their money can't really put into stock market because it's so volatile, and they see the yuan devaluing. So what do? They're going to buy gold, the safe haven of gold. So that's an interesting angle of why gold is rising, or certainly has risen in the last 12 hours. Certainly the big rally that we've seen today is counter to the stronger dollar move that should be seen. So that could be the reason why, but certainly on a technical basis it is improving on a near-term basis now. Being back above that 1105.60 level, certainly now it looks like the near-term outlook is on an improving track. Moving averages rising, momentum indicators more positive than they have done for certainly a long while. MACD lines consistently now above neutral. RSI also finding support above 40. So it has turned around again. And that 1105.60 now becomes the new support. So that is your initial line to look out for. And obviously 1193.25 if I zoom in here. 1193.25 was that overnight spike low, which was the initial reaction to the downside on that yuan devaluation, but then the market has since then sort of re-evaluated exactly what it thought of gold, and in the last few hours gold has flown higher, went from just 1190, flew about $20 higher in the space of an hour. So it certainly is looking to rally, and it could well see, as I said, a rally back towards that 1131.85 big breakdown level, at which point I still think that would be around about where we see the selling pressure coming back in. I see that as a big overhead resistance now, but on a near-term basis certainly gold is an improving chart now. So I wish you good luck in your trading, and I will speak to you tomorrow. Thank you.